wonder who built the ancient world's first supercar? Not a car with an engine, but a machine that changed the course of history. Fast, powerful, and awe-inspiring. In the Mitanni Empire, the chariot kings of bronze age. These were the figures who took the idea of a chariot to intelligence, power, and prestige. Their chariots weren't just fast, they were the fastest on the battlefield. Their horses were legendary for their speed and wisdom. Mitanni developed advanced training methods to position, setting the pace for everyone else. Their empire thrived at the crossroads of trade and power, making them indispensable brokers in a world of shifting markets. They controlled vital routes connecting distant lands and cultures. Years of strings and mystery, instigating the records of lost nations, tribes, Where exactly was this chariot superpower, the Mitanni Empire, whose influence once stretched across the heart of the ancient Near East? Imagine the landscape of northern Syria and southeastern Turkey, a region defined by the lush, winding Kabur River Valley. This fertile corridor, with its rich soil and abundant water, was the lifeblood of the Mitanni heartland. From this strategic base, the Mitanni controlled vital trade routes that linked the Mediterranean coast to the distant Zagros Mountains, acting as a bridge between east and west. Their territory became the main highway of the ancient world. Every merchant caravan, every trader, and every traveler paid tribute to pass through these lands, filling Mitanni coffers with wealth and exotic goods. This prosperity, however, came at a price. The Mitanni found themselves surrounded by powerful and ambitious neighbors, Hittites to the north, Egyptians to the south, and Assyrians to the east, each eager to claim a piece of this crossroads empire. At the center of their realm stood Washukani, the elusive capital whose exact location remains one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Despite decades of searching, its ruins have never been definitively identified. The Mitanni ruled not through direct control, but by forging a federation of vassal states. Each local ruler pledged loyalty to the Mitanni king, so long as his power remained unchallenged. This system of indirect rule allowed them to govern a vast and culturally diverse empire, stretching across many peoples and languages. But it also meant that unity was fragile, and the bonds of loyalty could quickly unravel. When the king's grip weakened, vassals wasted no time in switching allegiances, often siding with rival empires. This constant shifting of loyalty fueled the Mitanni's eventual decline and fragmentation. The Mitanni's strategic location was both their greatest strength and, ultimately, their undoing. Their lands were coveted by all, making them a perpetual target for conquest. Today, the ghost capital of Washukani still calls to archaeologists and adventurers alike, promising new discoveries and deeper insights into the rise and fall of this once mighty, now vanished power. The Mitanni weren't just chariot drivers or skilled warriors on horseback. They were innovators, visionaries, who understood the deep connection between human and horse long before it became common knowledge. In fact, they were the original horse whisperers, masters of a language spoken not with words, but with patience, intuition, and respect. Their military dominance didn't just come from superior weapons or tactics. It was built on a state-sponsored program to breed and train some of the finest warriors we've ever seen. Every detail, from bloodlines to native teachings, carefully managed. The elite Mariana warriors weren't just soldiers, they were expert archers, trained from a young age understood that a well-cared for horse is different from the way the Mitanni expertise is so prized that even the king of their consulted knowledge. They imported Mitanni horses and trainers in much like a modern teacher might hire a infantry, striking with speed and precision. Their tactics forced rival empires to adapt or fall behind, changing the face of ancient warfare forever. The Mitanni didn't just join the arms race, they started, setting off a wave of innovation that would ripple through history. Their mastery of equine science and training set the standard for centuries in hills and cultures far beyond their own borders. The chariot may have been their weapon of choice, but the real secret to their power was the horse, an animal transformed by maintaining care and knowledge. A timeless bond between human and horse. Still relevant today. The Mitanni spoke Greek, language unlike any other true identity. Want Bronze Age drama? Read the Amarna letters, over 300 clay tablets of royal gossip and diplomacy. Mitanni kings, especially Tushratta, were major players, forging alliances with Egypt through marriage and negotiation. These letters reveal kings calling each other brother, trading lavish gifts, and sometimes complaining, like Tushratta grumbling about the pharaoh's cheap gold. Gift-giving was more than generosity. It was a contest of prestige and power. Mitanni sent horses and lapis lazuli, demanding Egyptian gold in return. The letters show a world of competitive friendship, where alliances were built and broken with every shipment. Tushratta's personality shined through, proud, anxious, always reminding Egypt of their shared victories. Even religious diplomacy played a role, sending healing statues to Egypt's ailing king. The Amarna letters are a direct line to the ambitions and anxieties of the world's power brokers. International relations 3,400 years ago, surprisingly familiar. We may not have found the Mitanni tablet, but their culture survived in art, especially newsy-ware pottery and silver. Newsy-ware was luxury ceramics, elegant shapes, intricate designs, and a status symbol. It's why movie used masterpieces of Mitanni influence across the period. Cylinder seals, tiny carved stones, served as signatures authorized documents and parts of the culture. Mitanni seals are famous for their dynamic sequence, digital, expertise. Why care about the Mitanni today? Because their story is about innovation, cultural fusion, and the hidden drivers of history. They were overshadowed by bigger empires, but their mastery of horsepower technology changed the game. The Kikuli text is proof that data-driven optimization